Good evening and welcome back to Twin State Sports. I'm Zach Seminar. Mississippi State baseball's run of the SEC tournament came to an end back on Friday night, but their season is only just getting started. Bulldogs were selected to host a regional this weekend and will welcome in Miami, Central Michigan, and their opening round opponent, Southern. The six-seeded Dogs led the nation for much of the season in wins, and now they're ready to get back to work.
It's a good field. Obviously it's the playoffs. Now every team's good. Every team's their conference winners, or they've had an incredible resume to get here. So, our bracket's just as hard as anyone else's, but we got to concentrate on Southern first. Yeah, it's special. No place I'd rather play these last couple games here. Whether we move on to Omaha or not, this is where I'd want it to end. If this is our last Super Regional here, our last regional here, I'd rather baseball be here than it be anywhere else.
So this is what the bracket looks like. The action gets underway on Friday afternoon at high noon when the Bulldogs, the number 6 national seed, host Southern, and the late contest will pit Central Michigan against the Hurricanes of Miami. Ole Miss's miraculous run of the SEC tournament assured them of a spot in the NCAA tournament and a regional host site, but Sunday's SEC title game loss still has to sting. The Rebels blew an 8-run lead as Vanderbilt walked off winners 11-10 in the SEC championship game. Nonetheless, the Rebels will host one of 16 regionals this weekend as the number 12 national seed. Ole Miss will welcome in Clemson, Illinois, in their opening round opponent at Jacksonville State.
I think last year kept us hungry for this year, and I thought all season, especially at the end, we fought really hard. And we learned a lot about ourselves, so we have a lot of momentum going into this. I think it's staying focused. It's easy to lose track when you're hosting, and you're having a lot of success. So the big thing for us is just staying focused and sticking with what we've been doing.
Again, Ole Miss hosting the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State on Friday night at Swayze. Assuming a victory for the Rebels, they would take on the winner of Clemson and Illinois on Saturday. The Tigers and Illini open up regional play at 3 o'clock Friday afternoon on ESPNU. On Friday night, MSU's Teaira McCowan began her WNBA career with the Indiana Fever, and well, let's just say that it couldn't have went much better than this. McCowan beating the horn to stun the New York Liberty in her very first professional game. McCowan finished the contest with 11 points, 6 boards, a pair of blocks, and that game winner in 14 minutes off the bench as the Fever are victorious in their season opener. And the Atlanta Braves faced a 3-run deficit heading into the 9th inning of last night's game in St. Louis before coming off the deck to score their first 3 runs of the game to force extra innings before winning the contest with a bases-loaded walk from Brian McCann. The win for Atlanta moves them to within a game and a half of first place. Braves are off today before returning home to face the Nationals tomorrow night. But boy, Teaira McCowan, could you ever dream up something as special as that, a buzzer beater to kick off your career?
Well, you do that in the backyard every day. 3 seconds,
yeah,
2 seconds.
You're right. And then actually have it happen.
But usually it's an unbelievable shot with 10 people guarding you, fade away.
This was just dumped off amongst the trees, but thankfully she's one of the taller trees.
There you go.
Make it a little bit easier.
Thank you, sir.